Okay, I've joined the SimRacingSystem server and got this session with the KTM X-Bow. We've got 2 minutes qualifying. Unfortunately my game crashed, so I had to reload back in through the server list, but at least that shows that you can actually leave the game and rejoin it if anything happens, so long as it happens before the actual race has started. Otherwise you will obviously lose your lap, because I don't think it saves which lap you're currently on. But at least if you have an issue before the race has actually started, you get a chance to rejoin back in if you've got a problem. Or say you had to quit out to change a menu setting that you weren't expecting, like graphics options. The tyres are cold and there's no grip. So because I'm playing this on my single screen as well, we're going to be using this crazy zoomed in dash view that they put in primarily for the game consoles. Isn't that bad of a view, to be honest. You know, if you've only got a single screen, it works quite well. It's a nice low field of view. Low field of view that lets you easily see what the car's doing. We're going to get one flying lap here, so we'll try and do this. We're using the SHH manual gearbox shifter and fresh install of AC. I've done 2 races with this so far, but I had them with the force feedbacks, exaggerate understeer setting, and it was horrendous. Now I've turned that off and it's a lot better, but I'm going to have to relearn the force feedback signals for this vehicle as to what means what. We need to be smooth, because it would appear since the update you will lose a lot of time with this car if you get into any kind of sliders. I'm probably going to understeer off into that guy, sorry. So it seems the car seems a lot less forgiving now in terms of how much time you'll lose if you go over the limit on brake points especially. That puts us in 9th place for a pretty terrible lap, but at least with the enhanced understeer effect off I can actually feel what the car's doing. It was totally throwing me, I couldn't work out what was going on with the vehicle. I think we might get a chance to finish this lap actually. If we're lucky. It might be like Formula 1 where you get to finish your flying lap, so long as you've crossed the start-finish line before the timer finished. That's a little bit better than the previous lap. Seventh! There you go. Better than a kick in the teeth. There you go, let everyone finish a flying lap. So that's nice, set up well. Of course it's just set up for sprint racing, but this should be interesting. Here we go. The last race we did was really good. It was essentially, it felt very similar to iRacing in terms of quality of racing. Still some incidents, but you know, nothing, no wrecking, nothing out of the ordinary. And most people were driving really close. It'll be interesting to see as more people join this sim racing system, how it affects the quality of the racing. But presumably, the more people that join, well, that would probably affect my qualifying time. The more people that join, the more people can be split by skill. So even if even though it does have a safety rating type system, even if it didn't, people would be split by skill level. So you'd still tend to get less crashes as long as you're an alright racer. Here we go. Red lights off. Brands Hatch Indy. Oh, smoke, firework display. Let's try and keep the car going. Got to remember the cars have no grip. When the tyre's cold, probably don't want to go into third there. There we go. Down it, whoa, someone's lost it in front. Really careful on the brake because we don't want to go in a straight line. Oh! Totally caught out by the grip. You've got to watch out with this X-Bow. That on the first lap, first 2 corners are nightmarish. Somehow we got away with it there. Tentatively lean the car around these corners. Another thing I noticed, you really have to get on the inside of this corner here, otherwise you just run wide and that's it, you're in trouble. But there you go, so people drive smooth. The quality of driving here is absolutely superb, even if people might not be the fastest in general. I mean, I'm pretty slow, but I've just found it's been very convincing in terms of the type of driving. It's very close to what you tend to see in the lower series of when you watch BTCC support races. Oh dear! Again, I'm getting caught out by the crossbow grip, which you get in a slide, you go in and there's a bit of a battle behind me as he rejoins the track. I think we got away with that lightly. And they're slowing each other down. Lap 2 of 8. 8 laps seems to be perfect for this track for quick sprint races, and the way this is set up at the moment is it's it's one race every hour, so I think what they're going to do is set up a Lotus 49 every half hour, so you'll be able to go from one race to the other race and just keep yourself entertained all evening long. Okay, we'll watch out for the understeer with this. I think the tyres might start to go off around about lap 4 or 5, especially if you've done a couple of big slides. Oh, so there you go, you get stuck in that slide there and it takes what feels like a lifetime to come out of it. So it's crucial to not get into slides like that. Somehow we've managed to stay into 5th place. I'm happy if we can hold it. Bit of oversteer, needs to that a bit better. Feeding the steering through our hands. See, I think this is 3rd gear, you need to just be gentle on the accelerator, balance it on the way out. Just sort of get driving with the vehicle. We don't need to go to 3rd for that. just drive with the vehicle as I wedge myself over the curbing like a lunatic, swinging a handbag around the head. With these last corners, you really feel it when you hook it up, and when you don't, it's just depressing. It feels like you're sat at a train station waiting for a train to arrive and it's never coming as you wait for the vehicle to get around that corner. Oh, that was even worse. And then we're going to put the back of the car on the sand, which is a recipe for disaster. He's going to get up the left-hand side. We were lucky that that didn't hook us around and we're actually still in place to get our position back there. He locked his wheels up and he was a bit eager. Often on that corner, on the first corner on the Brands Hatch, if you accidentally put a wheel in the sand, you really are in trouble. And if you watch some videos on YouTube of people doing it with classic cars, and there's a real risk that they'll flip the vehicle. Fortunately, the Crossbow has a really low centre of gravity, so that's not going to happen. I don't really know if simulators don't tend to get that aspect of biting, roll over particularly right. But that's to our benefit, so it's okay. I don't mind when simulators are unrealistic in a way that helps me. We'll take all the help we can get, thank you. We're using the full track there. Oh, look, we just did what the guy did in front of us previous lap, was we drift the whole of that corner. Not really a drift, more like a dirty slide. Oh, so bad. We're still in 5th. It's a miracle. A couple of laps left. Oh dear, I think the tyres are starting to go as well. Look at that, it's so dirty. That was dirtier than a public toilet there. We need to tidy that up. Come on, feed it in. Try and be gentle, try and be smooth. It's not happening. Definitely the practice. And it's nice knowing that you've got these races every single hour. And I think the plan as well is for them to keep the content for each race the same for a week. So they're basically doing very much like the iRacing thing. So it stays on the track for a week with this certain car, with the series, and that gives you plenty of time to learn the track and the car. Of course, a lot cheaper than iRacing in that it's absolutely free. Assuming you've got Assetto Corsa. Oh dear God, that was awful. The public toilet's now on fire. It's not even it's not even a mess. Someone's lit a fuel canister in there. Let's try and do it smooth. Last time, probably going to lose 5th place to old Boris on our right here. I've got driver names off, so I can't see the names. So it could be Boris the driver in that car. He's going to try and throw one at the inside, I'd have thought. But he's being courteous. Can't get on the accelerator too soon, otherwise we'll slide into him. Wait, I can't see him. We need Heli Corsa on. Oh, I've not tried that corner with this car. He's nudging us in the rear. He wants to get past, but this is nice. We're not letting him past. We've caused a bit of a traffic jam behind us. Okay, the public toilet has now been demolished through health and safety standards. He's going to try and make a move on the inside before the start-finish line, and he's there. Oh, he's beating us by a metre. Fantastic driving, really good fun. So yeah, that's the SimRacing system. Works absolutely perfect, I have to say. Absolutely fantastic. There should be people chatting in the chat room in the game. I'm led to believe that Kunos are doing an update to the chat room, so that'll be nice in the next patch. Wow, super race. So yeah, we came 6th. Good driving all around. I mean, it wasn't necessarily close driving, but it was good fun and it felt realistic. It felt a lot less like a public server and much more like a league race, which is what the SimRacing system does. Gets that balance right. So that's our first, well, actually our third, but our first recorded race in the SimRacing system. We're going to do a couple more. But thanks for watching this video of it. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, all that business. You know, doesn't get more exciting than sim racing, that's for sure. I will see you in the next video we do. Goodbye.